Hello Sagittarius, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for all your likes, shares and subscribes and welcome to the channel. This is a general reading. It might not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates and leave the rest alone, or you can look at your moon and rising signs for clarity. Observer. Now you can see him taking everything in here, looking around, being awake, basically, being awake, being aware of your blessings. Being in the present is important here. Being able to take in information that serves you well here as well. Being aware of things around you. This card keeps coming out. Now this, I did say this is about being in the present, and forgiveness is about being in the present as well. It's about, it could be apologising. You might be apologising. Somebody else might be apologising. But it's a bigger card than that. This means something bigger than that. This means here that we are in the present, we're understanding that everything we've been through, all the challenging situations and all the challenging people that have came across our path were for our higher good, and we're letting the past go. We can also be forgiving ourselves for choices we make, so don't be beating yourself up here, Sagittarius, over that either. But this is letting the past go and being in the present and being content to be there. Dissipating. This just come out. This reading just come out. Very similar reading here. It's about sitting on your laurels here and you're not doing anything. Nothing's moving here. It could be that you might need to sit still just now and just observe things and take things in. It might serve you well. We'll see what the tarot says here. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, there's a playlist on my channel with different readings there that might sit better for you. We have the King of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords. The Hanged Man is the overall energy here. The Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Now the dissipating here can mean recovering, because he's been through battle, you can see that, and he's sitting back and he's recovering. Now you could be recovering from illness as well, which is why you've not got a lot of energy to go forward. The dissipation comes in as well because we need to review things. We need to think about where we've been, how we're going to go forward now. It's almost like a brainstorming energy, this. So you could be pampering yourself as well. It's time to sit back a bit and not do anything now and just take in what's happened here, whatever this may be. Now, this could be, there's things that are going to change here. Fives are change for me. So this could be a bittersweet victory that you're going to have here. You might be choosing to go forward, or you might be, situations might have forced you to go forward, and there's been like a bittersweet victory where you've won the battle but not the war. So although you're going forward and you're coming out with something, there's a feeling of loss. There's something that you've left behind you would rather take with you. Now this, for example, could be you're leaving a job, for example, and there's been people you've enjoyed working with. This could come out because there's been some lies, cheating, deception that's went on around you. There's a lot of swords here. And this is all designed to give you clarity, to show you the way forward. So whatever you've learned here, it's time to sit back and review it. What am I going to do about this? Now there's somebody been trying to get away with something here. So it could be trickery, deception, it's somebody who could have lied, something like that. There's underhandedness going on, and you might have to cut your losses and move forward. And you're not going to come out with everything you would have liked. But it's about reviewing things. It's about just sitting back now, recovering from this, gaining the knowledge. Now, the thing about this card here is you can take the knowledge that you've learned and you can use it to your advantage, and you can bring in change. So everything we're learning, and when it's forgiveness here, that's what I'm saying to you. It's about letting the past go. Part of forgiving is letting the past go, coming into the present, because this information gives you the clarity you need on how to move forward. So there's somebody could be bringing you information, or this information that you've learned is definitely showing you clearly that you need to move on. You need to cut your losses here and move to something better. And this universe is wanting for you. Aces are brand new beginnings and clarity. They want you to see clearly that the way forward here. Now this could be somebody, new information coming in as well that could help you in how to go forward. You could be gathering information after you've learned about this. Part of your brainstorming might be that you need to gather information to go forward, but you'll know what this is for you by now. And what's going to happen is you're going to move from choppy waters into calmer waters. You're going to go from this 5 to the 6. So cutting your losses is going to move you on. Now you can see that as you move forward from the choppy waters, from all the deception that's been going on or the underhandedness, you're going to gain clarity because the moon is going to light your way. And sometimes we see spirit in a boat trying to help you go forward here. So don't be frightened to do this, cut your losses, go forward, because you will start to gain clarity. The clarity will come forward here through brainstorming, always listening to your intuition as well when you do this. You will start to see the way forward. Things will light up for you and you'll know what you have to do here. Now, the overall energy for this reading is the Hanged Man. Now, you could be feeling as if you're in limbo here. Spirit holds you in this energy. You might have been in this situation for a while and you're thinking about what you want to do. Spirit holds you in this energy here so that you can learn things. You can become enlightened and you can gain clarity. You sometimes see him hanging from the tree of knowledge. And that is about gathering information. You've learned a lot here. It's about your perspective on things. Looking at everything from every perspective. Don't be narrow-minded about this. Take the information that you've learned and use it to your advantage. And sometimes you see a light bulb around his head. And it can be that you've not been sure how you want to go forward and something comes to light here and it's a light bulb moment and I know what I need to do now. So it's that kind of energy. It's about looking at everything from every perspective and every angle possible and using the knowledge you've gained in that time to go forward with clarity. Now, this is going to move you towards greater stability. So observing things, like I say, brainstorming here, reviewing things, using your intuition here, being aware of what's going on around you, what's been going on around you. Take it and use it to your advantage. And what can happen here is, this is the Gemini energy as well. It's a Lover's card, but this is the old meaning to this card is a choice. Choosing to cut your losses here and go forward with clarity and go forward towards this beautiful, stable King of Pentacles energy. Now, this could be happening in any area of life. It could be happening in your work life, with your finances, your relationships, or your environments. So you'll know what this is because Pentacles are anything that's tangible. So you might have to cut your losses somewhere along the line. Now, if it's financial and you're not doing well with your finances, you might want to, what have you learned from this? You might want to gather some information here about how you can greater stability to your finances. And once you've got the information you need, you'll start to move forward. So using the information that's been given to you here or you're learning about or what you've observed is definitely going to move you towards stability. Now, that's just one example of what I'm talking about. I'm just giving you an example of the process of this reading here. So, if you're investing in a new job, it could be that you're developing your skills. If there's been disappointments in the past, you've not gained, there's been some deception going on in the workplace, that environment might not be for you. And you might see clearly now what you have to do. So like I say, light bulb moment here, moving into situations where your environments will be good for you. He's got good environments around him. He's got stability. He's invested in the right people, situations and environments. And he's actually sitting back now and he can afford to sit back and enjoy the fruits of his labour. So use this information to your advantage, Sagittarius. It's time there might be a bittersweet victory here for you, but it will definitely move you on to more stable things where you can sit back. And you could even end up with promotion. You could end up being a pause type energy here. You might want to decide to start up on your own if your environment's not suiting you. But whatever it may be, it's going to bring you a lot of contentment and wish fulfillment here. So happiness ahead here. You can see him celebrating what he's achieving. There's great contentment. And that's what this king is. He's contented and sitting back and enjoying the stability that's come in through the efforts he's made here. So I will just take a couple of divine direction cards for you here. Holiday. It's time to go on that holiday that you have been dreaming about and live life. It might well be. You might need a break. It might serve you well. Refresh you. Protection. And I did say you might need to pamper yourself here and take time to do that. It helps your recovery process. Protection. You're not alone. You are being looked after by your spirit guides and angels. Always. Always. I hope this helps, Sagittarius. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.